Hello, beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel. My name is Dawn. We're gonna do a topic reading. Okay, we're gonna see what energy spirit needs to make the collective aware of, what they want to bring up, what they want to shine a light on. So yeah, I've already prayed and called in my protection. So we're gonna jump right in. All right, guys. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. Please hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you hit the bell notification, you'll get notified when I put new readings up, and that helps me in the algorithm. So thank you so much for those that are able to do that or that take the time to do that. I really appreciate you. For those that are returning, thank you guys. I love y'all so very much. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to talk to the collective about. Spirit, Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, the highest white light, what do you need to reveal to the collective? Okay, number one, they want you to believe in yourself and you will survive. Walk by faith and build hope. Claim your peace. So whatever you're struggling with at this time, collective, the answer is going to be to believe in yourself, to stay as high vibrational, as you can about this situation. Like, not as you can, keep yourself in a high vibration, I'm hearing, right? Purge any type of negative thinking, negative emotions. Know that you are a survivor. You're more than a survivor. You're gonna thrive no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've had to face, no matter what becomes revealed, whatever the light shines and reveals to you, understand that it's being revealed to you for a purpose, okay? Not to harm you, not to discourage you, but to enlighten you, okay? So that's your message. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on here, Spirit? They're still talking about you. You are strong. You are strong, collective. Believe in yourself. You will survive. Whatever you face, you will thrive, you will overcome. You've ended karmic cycles, okay? It takes a lot of strength to end these karmic cycles after you went through a time of confusion when it came to your ancestral healing. What is that? You've had to separate yourself from a union. You've had to separate yourself from a union, I'm getting here, which was closing down a karmic cycle. So someone or something that you were in union with, that you've had to separate from. That's why you're closing down a karmic cycle. What was going on in that karmic cycle that you've had to have the strength to close down? No matter what it looks like on the outside, Spirit said, continue to believe in yourself, continue to believe in your intuition, continue to know that you are strong, to know that you are a chosen one, to know that you are walking with strength and power and authority, okay? Continue to understand that you are on a different path than a lot of those people that you've had to leave behind. There's a reason why separation happens. The reason why this separation has happened is because your paths are diverging. A lot of these people that you've had to have the strength to leave behind, collective, they're on their own path, right? You are being called down a path of enlightenment, the path of knowledge, okay? The path of the masters, I'm hearing. And that's not an easy path. It's not an easy path. It's not a path full of rainbows and cupcakes and flying unicorns, right? And head in the clouds. No, it's a path of revelation. It's a path of truth. It's a path of learning how to love yourself, okay? Instead of looking for the love outside of yourself, right? It's not an easy path. The path that our collective has chosen to walk. But it is the right path. It's the correct path for you, okay? Spirit's telling you to be brave as your spiritual gifts awaken, okay? Our spiritual gifts awakening, guys, yes, they're gifts. They are gifts. But a lot of the times when your spiritual gifts start to awaken, it takes courage to accept them. It takes courage to adapt and transform and learn to walk by your gifts instead of walking by the cues that you receive from those people and the environment around you outside of yourself, right? Your spiritual gifts are from the inside, right? So it takes a lot of strength, a lot of awareness to be able to follow the gifts as they awaken in you, and know what the cues are telling you, and know when to release the things that would hinder those gifts or hinder your ability to tap into your gifts or follow your gifts, right? And so there's been a lot of teaching going on for our collective at this time. A lot of training, spiritual training going on. And so we've been in spiritual boot camp, basically. Okay? No matter what, Spirit wants you not to be focusing so much on the people and the situations outside of yourself at this time. They want us focused on us, on who we are, on who we believe ourselves to be. And if you believe yourself to be anything less than powerful, anything less than divine, anything less than capable, then they want you to dig for the light that's going to teach you how to love yourself more, okay? To remember your strength, to remember that not only are you a survivor, but you thrive. You're here to thrive, not just survive, and that peace is your birthright, okay? And hope is what's going to get you through all of that, okay? So, in that case, collective, this is what Spirit wants us to look at this moment, okay? There are people that you've been connected to that I feel like are going to reach out and need your help in some way, okay? Because you are the divine feminine, you're in alignment with your divine feminine energy. You're going to want to help these people, okay? You're going to want to heal and give of yourself, but right now is the time for you to focus on union with you, okay? You separated from union with someone or something outside of yourself. That was the cycle that was broken, right? Needing a union with something outside of yourself. Okay, so you're going to have people that are going to approach you that you're going to be compassionate and empathetic sympathetic for, right? But don't let it distract you from this union that Spirit is taking you into, the union of thyself, of thy higher self, okay? You're nobody's savior. You are a healer, divine feminine, but you heal by healing yourself, by stepping into your power, by being courageous enough to put a voice to your experience, to shine a light on the things that have been hidden, or the things that have been skewed when it comes to awareness, right? That's how you're meant to heal. You're not meant to be the one to carry everybody else's burdens, right? Or to deplete yourself to show up for another, right? That's what they've been teaching us and separating us from, is the old way of being in union with the world around us. We're here to discover a new way of being in union and of being a healer where it doesn't deplete us or oppress us or delay us, right? And yes, people are going to come towards you needing your help because you're gifted. But use your gifts wisely, right? Use your gifts, your inner gifts, your awareness, the lessons you've learned, the path you've walked. Use the light that resides within you, okay? With your voice, with your actions that you take along your own path. Let it shine as you awaken others, right? But it doesn't require you to sacrifice yourself. It doesn't require you to be in union with another single soul, right? You're already in union with everyone else, believe it or not. We're already one in God, but it's about finding that union within self and looking good and feeling healthy and blessed, okay? This is about you having the power in you, and this is your fuel, right? This is your fuel for your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your walk. Okay? So we've had to learn how not to waste our fuel on things that are outside of our control, right? Thinking that we're we have to overgive of ourselves, or we have to deplete our time and our resources and our energy in order to help those in need. That's not the way it works. We pray, we surrender, we give encouragement, we give a voice to the darkness. Like we use our energy in a more positive, truthful, aligned way. And what's outside of our hands, we know, and we surrender. We walk by faith, and we pour hope into the situations. We surrender those things to God, okay? Yeah, right now is the time to call and protect your own energy. Call and protect your energy. This is what is being required of us at this time, collective. It's very important to stay separated from these karmic things and just forgive them, these things of the past, right? Don't hold on. Don't wait around for your answers or your apologies, right? Forgive them and move forward. Forgive and release. Forgive and accept. And as you do that, you're stepping into your throne. You're stepping into your true power, your birthright. This is where you receive your crown. When you understand, and you're able to understand from a spiritual perspective these things that Spirit's been teaching us, right? These it's like bringing everything you've been experiencing together in one grand perspective, right? Especially when it comes to the twin flame journey, okay? Twin flame journey, big money's coming. What's that? Spiritual gifts are awakening. So you're on your twin flame journey, collective. But it starts with forgiving the yourself for the illusions you believed about your twin flame journey, I'm hearing. And forgiving those along the path that were karmic. They are a keeper. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you're the masculines that you've been waiting around to come into union with, they've been holding on to karmic feminines, right? They're still, yeah, they're lost, honey. I'm sorry, but these masculines that are still holding on to these karmic feminines that we thought were the keepers, that we thought were, our masculines, we were waiting on them to get rid of, their karmic cycles. It was never about them in the first place. It's always been about you, beautiful. It's always been about the self, and it'll be like that for the masculines too when they come into their alignments. It's not about one another. We use one another and our connections with one another to get to the truth of the self. And once you surpass a certain understanding, once you step into a certain energy and understanding, you realize it's no longer about another, and it's all about thyself. It's all about the strength and the protection, the hope, the peace that you carry within yourself. Your ability to believe in yourself, to love yourself. And then it's like you're still on your twin flame journey, but you're in union with the higher self. That's when the big stuff starts coming in, Spirit's telling me. That's when the big money and the birthrights and you claim the title to your kingdom, I'm hearing, okay? That's when your spiritual gifts really truly start becoming awoken. You're a wife of the Most High, right? You're a wife of the divine. You're a bride of Christ, okay? You're no one's bride but Christ's. Truly. The Christ spirit, the Christ energy, the Christ consciousness. That's who you're truly a wife of, collective. Look, I just cut it again. That's who you're truly a wife of. And that's when you get that I don't know, when you're walking in that power and that energy, that truth, that's when the big stuff starts coming in. Seriously. Yeah, a lot of us have been dealing with these families that were using black magic against us. Just know that it's all served a purpose. Their hate made us great. Thank them, forgive them, release them to go on their own journey because they're on karmic paths, collective, and you're no longer on that karmic path. But to fully detach from that karmic path, you have to forgive these family members, these ex-lovers, these friends, these people, okay? who, even if you have a right to feel resentful and angry and things for the things they've done in secret, like you, even though you have that right, it doesn't serve you to be in that energy. Okay? So it really does take strength to be able to face those energies, see those truths, but continue to let yourself rise, not to hold yourself in that despair, right? Not to hold yourself in the circumstances of what you've been through, but to rise above it. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a queen or a king energy to be able to not stay in that pit, not stay in despair, not stay in resentment or unforgiveness. It takes a king or a queen, a divine feminine or a divine masculine to, see those negative things, experience those negative things, but transmute it into positive energy to still walk in peace and hope and faith. That's true strength. Strength has nothing to do with muscles and who can bully the other one the most, or who can use or abuse, right? That's not strength. Strength comes from within you, and you are stronger than anything or anyone you've ever faced, divine feminine, divine masculines. You guys are. Spirit says they want you to believe in yourself, okay? So let's get into a reading. We're going to actually read out of the guidebook, I'm being told. This is called the Crystal Mandala Oracle. I love this. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. It's very informative, insightful, and enlightening a lot of the time. So let's see what else Spirit wants to add for like our collective, right? Like, what do you want me to read to my beautiful Soul Tribe collective who are in alignment with this energy we're talking about, Spirit? What do you want them to know at this time? Yeah, you are stepping into karmic grace, off the karmic path. And this is how you do it, collective. This is how you close those cycles down. You have to step into your karmic grace. And that's Crystal Masters 333, Ascended Masters, Seraphi, Bay, and Clear Calcite. So let's read. It's a 19, which is a 10, which is all about completions, bringing things to completion. So if, let's read about karmic grace, because this is how these two are the same thing, they're telling me, right? This karmic grace and you is why you're in this energy. You're being given this karmic grace. You're off the karmic path. You're off the twin flame version of the karmic version of the twin flame journey. You're stepping off of that into karmic grace, into true unity, I'm hearing. Okay, it's kind of long, so you guys take it as it resonates for you. Take what you can from it. I'm just going to read it for you. It says, we bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some are more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can best be resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions, and yet what is gained from that experience is a multiplicity of blessings: personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. These qualities then help you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated. Blessings can at other times be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes a more joyful path will be how you grow best. Ours hasn't been the joyful. I mean, it is joyful, but I know a lot of ours has been struggle, right, collective? I know mine has. It's been struggle and pain since I can remember, honestly. And so I feel like this is my peaceful, joyful path. A hard-earned path. Okay? It says, the universe loves you with such passion that you shall never be denied what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. The struggles we encounter in life can be challenging enough without adding unnecessary guilt, shame, or judgment into the mix. There are times when the path of life becomes easier, more flowing, effortless, and shining with radiant grace. And in those moments, we feel as though we are doing something right, and the universe is affirming and validating us. Everything just falls into place, and we feel blessed. We can be more difficult, or no, what can be more difficult to accept is that there is grace in the struggle too. The divine, in its infinite love for you, will empower you to fulfill your innate potential. For some, that may be a gentler journey of progress, less challenging to body, mind, and soul. It may be entirely appropriate for a particular soul to be in a lifetime focused on tranquility and feeling supported, rather than being thrown crown chakra first into the upheaval that typically accompanies intense spiritual transformation. Personally, I'm the second one. Okay, I'm crown chakra first, spiritual transformation. But I think it's made me stronger, you guys. I know that's what I needed in order to remember my strength and to learn how to love myself. Seriously. I had to remember I'm a survivor and a thriver, and I'm not, some yo-yo on someone else's path to be played with, right? Anyways. There may be times in your life, even if you are one of the souls here to experience the challenge that frequently accompanies accelerated spiritual growth, where your path is gentler, brighter, and more effortless. When this happens, it is what will serve you best. Even the most intense paths that include experiences of trauma or abuse, perhaps especially those paths, will need times of lightness and joy. Your life path will unfold in whatever way you will most benefit your soul's growth. What you need to remember is not to judge yourself or think that you are doing something wrong when life gets difficult. Okay? It is actually a sign that you are going through an accelerated phase of spiritual growth, and the blessings that come from it will be what you need and want the most. There is a temptation to judge oneself in the struggles of life, to wonder, why am I not getting this? Why am I in pain? What am I doing wrong? This must be karma. And then guilt, shame, and judgment make the situation even more difficult. Don't do this to yourself or to others. When there is struggle, there is opportunity for breakthrough to be grasped by the soul. This opportunity can come to you through this method of growth. You'll have other times that are more joyful too, so there is no need to worry. Some souls choose to have lifetimes where struggle characterizes the earlier phase of their life, preparing them for great work and a much lighter and more joyful experience in the second half of their life. I think that's the one I chose, y'all. I'm fingers crossed, prayers up. If you have been puzzled by an experience in your life, a difficulty, or perhaps even effortlessness, and you are trying to make sense of it, just relax. Accept that karmic grace bestows upon you the best way to grow and manifest your divinity in every moment. You don't have to understand it, but to accept and trust it. You need to believe that you are truly loved by the universe. Wow. Here's the healing process if you guys are interested, okay? This just says to integrate this guidance, you may want to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of clear calcite, and ascended master Seraphai Bey, I don't know if I'm saying that right, who loves me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing blessing of karmic grace. I surrender with relief and loving trust into my life experiences now. The struggles and the easier times serve me perfectly. I do not resist. I use my free will to move through every experience offered, even when it doesn't make sense to me at the time. I accept the gift of karmic grace. May that grace bless the lives of all living beings through unconditional love and my own free will, so be it. Wow, collective. So, yes, beautifuls. Karmic grace. You're strong. And look, we've got on the bottom divine perfection. That's Archangel Melchizedek, and it's selenite, and it's the crystal angels 444. So you got consecutive steps here, right? Karmic grace is leading you towards your divine perfection. And your spiritual connections, right? Your true spiritual connections, your true spiritual unions, right? So I know we're going to read. This is my homework time, y'all. Thanks for being here. If you're still here, I hope this benefits you. But this is, study time, healing time for me. So I'm going to share this with y'all. We're going to do some reading out of the book, okay? So divine perfection. This karmic grace is what the next step, collective, is this divine perfection. You remembering that you are strong, believing in yourself, loving yourself, accepting your experiences, understanding that karmic cycles happen, but you don't have to hold yourself to the experience or resent it or carry the pain of it, right? You are a survivor and a thriver. You're going to walk by faith, build hope, and claim your peace. You're strong enough to do this, collective. If you weren't, then you wouldn't have chose this path. If you didn't, if your spirit, your soul, even your soul tribe didn't think that you could accomplish this path of hardships early in life that's leading to your greater work, then you would have never been given the opportunity to take this path. So you have to believe in yourself and know that you are strong enough to walk this path, and know that love is going to be the answer. Love and confidence, spiritual confidence in yourself and in the universe, okay, in just divinity altogether. This is what's going to bring us through anything that we face along the path. And we chose the path of the harder way. We chose the harder way because it brings the most spiritual enlightenment. It's the quickest path, I'm hearing, right? We could have chosen to take our time to walk lives of less issues, less problems to work through, right? And we would have had to do it over more and more lifetimes. But a lot of us chose, or a lot of us may have already taken that part of the path and decided we're tired of taking lifetime after lifetime, and we're ready to just kind of do the wham bam thank you ma'am type of path. Okay, I don't know what it is exactly. It's going to be different for all of us, I'm hearing, but we chose this path. And if you weren't capable of overcoming, of getting through this, of stepping into your divinity, of accomplishing what you set out to accomplish by choosing this path, then you never would have been given the opportunity to take the path in the first place. And what we want, what our path is leading us to, is this divine perfection. So let's read what this is leading us to. We bring you the gift of divine perfection. As you receive our gift, you will feel a wave of great peace move through your heart and mind. You will know that you are exactly as you were divinely designed to be, that your life is proceeding in perfect timing, and that all is well. If there has been a matter causing you concern, allow us to bless that situation with the peaceful grace of the divine now. You shall receive the perfect resolution of that matter in accordance with unconditional love. There is no need to judge yourself for any decision or choice that you have ever made. Forgive yourself and others now. There are so many blessings for you to receive, and no need for you to hold on to anything out of fear, shame, guilt, or regret. Free yourself as you surrender into realizations of divine perfection. As you grow on your spiritual path, you will eventually become aware of a paradox, two apparently conflicting truths, both of which you resonate with at a deeper level. This can cause some temporary confusion until you realize they do not conflict but actually support each other. On one hand, you will be seeking growth and development. You will want to fulfill your divine potential and manifest your life purpose, sacred mission, and divine destiny. This is the path of evolution, where you are willing to learn and grow through your experiences. You will feel as though you are leaving your old self behind and becoming a new version of yourself, more aligned with your inner spiritual nature and life purpose. This process may occur many times throughout the course of your lifetime. In earth medicine, the snake is considered a symbol of transformation because it sheds a skin no longer needed and emerges anew. You will feel that this happens symbolically as you grow spiritually. Through that process of transformation, you become an increasingly radiant, embodied divine being. It is similar to the acorn becoming a mighty oak tree or the caterpillar eventually emerging as an exquisite butterfly. It is the fulfillment of your innate spiritual blueprint, and it happens as you experience change, growth, healing, and transformation. This is an authentic aspect of the spiritual path. For advanced souls capable of considerable and sometimes even radical personal transformation, much willpower, energy, and focus will go into this aspect of the spiritual path. And that is why a lot of us are alone, okay? What I just said. It's needed. This is as it should be. Those capable of growth have developed that spiritual ability over lifetimes. To engage fully with your potential for spiritual growth and personal transformation will inspire others with what is possible while bringing you deep, soul-satisfying joy. However, there is a second truth on the spiritual path that applies to all beings, even those gifted with the ability to transform themselves. The second truth is perfection. There is nothing to do, no change to go through, no healing that needs to take place. Because in the inner truth of your nature, you are already divine, whole, and perfect. Where evolution is based on the principle of progress, perfection is based on the principle of divine wholeness, which has been and always shall be complete. According to the truth of perfection, there is nothing to fight and nothing to resist. Only the miracle of love's creation to witness in all its wild beauty and deep mystery. So does this mean you should not attempt to evolve, that you should give up your personal growth and spiritual development work and simply be as you are in utter bliss? Actually, you are here to live the divine paradox of both of these truths. Use the inner knowing of the divine wholeness of you to bring you peace as you evolve and grow on your divine path, right? And so it says use the inner knowing of the divine wholeness of you. Believe in yourself, love yourself, you are strong, you are a survivor and a thriver. This is the truth of who you are, no matter what the circumstances of the path you've chosen is, whatever's going on outside of yourself, the truth of who you are, of your divine perfection is this. And remembering this in your toughest times is going to get you through those tough times, okay? So it says, use the inner knowing of the divine wholeness of you to bring you peace as you evolve and grow on your divine path. Evolution is ultimately part of the perfection of the divine plan. As you grow, you become more able to realize the perfection of your innate spiritual nature. If you forget about the underlying perfection, you may unnecessarily feel panic, overwhelmed, fatigue, and even depression and despair when you hit a challenge on your personal journey. You may worry that you are failing, running out of time, or doing something wrong. You may forget that you are a divine being taking a journey and instead become unnecessarily worried. You are encouraged to grow and transform to the best of your ability, while also feeling a restful peace deep inside that sustains you with the trust, comfort, and reassurance that all of life, including you, is held in the grace of divine perfection. If there is a part of your body, personality, or mind that is bothering you, or a situation in your life that seems to be broken, or that you fear is out of alignment with the divine will, take comfort in the message from the oracle for you now. What is happening is all part of the divine plan, including the things you might think are not particularly spiritual or are just silly or foolish. As part of the plan for all of life includes the expression of divine perfection, so too shall whatever growth, healing, or evolution is required be part of the experience for whatever is bothering you. If that is not happening yet, or at least you cannot see that it is happening yet, do the healing process and trust. Divine perfection is without exception. Absolutely all of life, creation, experience shall be blessed by His grace. Y'all, and I keep thinking about my experience when my storm came and I felt like I went toe to toe with like the devil. I think my misaligned belief was, growing up kind of with this religious doctrine kind of like pushed upon us. I was afraid of like condemnation, believe it or not. I was afraid of the book of Revelations even, right? I was afraid. I was misaligned in my beliefs of that stuff. I feel of what that is exactly, right? I wasn't looking at it with spiritual eyes. I was looking at it with a 3D fearful mind, a mind that forgot, that I am in divine grace, that I am in a divine creation. So now things are starting to make sense for me as to why Spirit allowed that situation for me. I mean, it makes complete sense now. Wow. And now I can be grateful for it because I understand I wasn't being punished. I didn't do anything wrong. It was something that needed to be revealed to me from a past karmic trauma I'm hearing, right? A past life that I lived where I had a belief. Maybe I was like I feel like I was like a saint of some sorts, that I feel like I was burned at the cross. I mean, I don't know. I've had dreams, okay? I feel like whatever happened to me in that lifetime, it was closely tied to like hell and fire and brimstone and judgment coming, and I must have been like a big supporter of like reaching people through like fear tactics, right? Like they used to do. I think I may have meant well, but I was unawoken, right? That was my belief system in that lifetime, and so I may have carried that into this lifetime, and I needed to face that and come into this awareness that I'm now being brought into to purge that past karmic trauma is what I'm hearing. So anyways, that's just me talking, you guys. But yeah, so maybe you guys have gone through something similar where you've had to face a major fear, but by facing that fear, it's completely giving you new awareness, new perspective, new beliefs, right? It's brought you into, this is the answer, right? This will always be the answer. And if you have gone through something kind of similar, I know we call them like spiritual attacks and oppression, and people are sending black magic and things like that, but it's all going to be turned for our highest good for those who are in sync and in love, right? Love the divine, right? So it's probably, whatever your experience may have been, it's probably tied to your past life, I'm hearing, and a past life trauma cycle that you brought into this life. Like there's a belief or something tied to a past life that needs to be purged, okay? That's no longer true for where we've evolved to today. It may have been the truth for you in that lifetime, and it may, doesn't mean you were wrong. It's just that was the truth of your awareness up to that point, up to that lifetime. But you are evolving more. So that is no longer going to be the truth, right? So you have to be willing to evolve and adapt, right? This path is all about evolution and growth, and you have to have a sense of adaptability, right? A sense of open-mindedness, a sense of stepping outside of the box in order to evolve, right? But anyway, so here's the healing process for those of you guys who may want to hear this, okay? To integrate this guidance, it says, just say this out loud or think this to yourself, or just kind of close your eyes and pray along with me here. It says, I call upon the crystal angel of selenite and Archangel Melchizedek, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of perfection. May all beings find comfort in the inner truth of their divine perfection. May divine love discover itself in all beings, awakening to a realization of eternal peace in divine perfection. May there be comfort and peace in the hearts of all. Through divine mercy and my own free will, so be it. I choose of my own free will to honor and express my ability to evolve spiritually with peace in my heart, accepting that the perfection of divine love is always whole and shining within me. May those that love me unconditionally assist me in sustaining serenity within my being as I take my journey of personal and spiritual growth this lifetime. May divine perfection reveal itself to me through unconditional love and compassion, so be it. Wow. May divine perfection shine its loving light for all to see. May all beings be happy and free according to divine love, so be it. I feel the serenity of my spirit and the courage of my heart as divine perfection expresses itself through me in all ways. All right, collective. So that's actually really beautiful, collective. Let me put this up real quick. Hold on. I love that. That's actually really, really beautiful. So I'm just going to layer some stuff onto each one of these decks. Okay, this is my sister got me this deck. It's called the Chakra Wisdom cards. It's this is one of my most favorite healing decks because it just has a lot of beautiful insight and wonderful advice and ways to be centered in each chakra written on it. So I always love to incorporate this in my healing readings. It's been a while since I've been into, I feel like I'm being renewed right now, you guys. I love these type of readings, and it's been so long since I've really been able to like get into it because I've been so distracted with all the craziness, right, that I was going through. This feels really good. Anyways, so Spirit, let's add to believe in yourself. What chakra? What do you want us to remember when we're struggling believing in ourselves? What do you want us to know? Self-worth and self-esteem. Look, Spirit's all over this, right? So this is Spirit really talking to us right now, collective. So to believe in yourself, remember your self-worth, your self-esteem. It's all about self. It's not based on who you're connected to outside of self, or what circumstances or what people believe about you outside of yourself. It's got nothing else to do with anybody else or their perception or their projections of you, okay? Remember, this is going to get you farther than anything else. It says, I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledges my self-worth. This is what we've been learning, right? How to stand strong in those boundaries, how not to overcompensate and deplete ourselves. This is, Spirit was talking about this when we first started the reading, right? So believe in yourself and know that it's okay. It's not selfish, collective, to choose to nourish yourself, okay? It's not selfish to stand strong in your boundaries when something wants to lower your vibration or harm you in any way, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, or energetic, whatever, right? Okay, so tell me about you are strong. How can we remember to be strong? What does that want to tell us about our strength? What do you want to say about our strength, Spirit? What do you want us to know, ancestors? What do you want us to know about our strength? They see us as strong, collective. I'm hearing our ancestors, they were very strong when it came to like surviving the land, right? They were very, very strong and smart and capable when it came to like surviving their time in this land, right? It was they didn't have the amenities we have, But because we have the amenities of today's world and things are so much easier when it comes to like just, living off the land and things, that's why we're in the divine timing of the land, the true land that we have to navigate and survive like our ancestors did on the outside, right? They had to survive the earth and tame her in a way. Now we're doing that for the spiritual land within ourselves, right? That's what they're telling me. Because things are easier on the outside, even though there's a lot of chaos in the world, yes, but we live in the time. There's never been times like there is today, right? As far as like comfort and easy access and things like that. So it's created the environment for us to be able to take the time to go in and search and explore and navigate the spiritual lands of our soul. Okay? But you are strong, yeah, in your ability to accept the self. Your ability to go within, okay, and find the self, the true self, not to be distracted. It says it's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. That's true strength. That's strength. Strength isn't when you show up for everybody else and deplete yourself to where you have nothing left, no energy, no resources, no love left in your heart because you've done been hurt and misused and abused so many times, like you've been so depleted, right? That's not strength. That's the illusion of strength. That's the matrix, right? That's how you actually get tricked and get okey-doked by the matrix, okay? They want you to think that strength is when you're strong for everybody else, but true strength comes in this ability of accepting the self, okay? Rejuvenating yourself and giving yourself love, not looking for it outside of yourself. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept myself as it is now, or I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. It takes strength to step into karmic grace, to accept the karmic grace, because it's offered to every single one of us. Not everybody steps into it, collective, but you have the strength to do that. You've had the strength to believe in yourself. And that's huge in a world that wants you to, think of the way the world is set up outside of ourselves. They always want us comparing each other to everybody else. They always want us to feel like, but it's all a big scam, right? That you need the newest clothes, the newest shoes, the newest hairdo, the newest nails, right, in order to be accepted, right? It's a scam, it's a distraction, it's an illusion, it's the matrix, okay? You don't need anything else, collective, but how you feel about yourself within yourself. That's the true wealth. That's the true power. But if the world around you keeps you so distracted that you don't take the time to explore how you feel about yourself within, and then to, heal and face those monsters within that want to lie and keep you, in lower vibration, then you'll be stuck in the karmic path. You'll be stuck in the matrix. But if you have the courage to go within and look at your self-worth, to build your self-esteem, to claim your true self through acceptance of the self, you're going to remember that you're a survivor, you're a thriver, you're here to walk by hope and peace. And then that's how you're going to get to this energy of loving yourself more and stepping into your divine perfection, is what they're telling me, okay? So tell me about you will survive, walk by faith, build hope, and claim peace. Please, Spirit, what would you like to add to that energy for my beautiful Soul Tribe collective? Please, okay. Yeah, sacral chakra, reward yourself. You deserve a reward, collective. Okay? You believe in yourself. Talk yourself up. It's not egotistical to know your power. It's not egotistical to know that you're a survivor. Okay? It's not egotistical to be peaceful when everything else around you would want you to be chaotic, right? That's not egotistical. Reward yourself. It says, I know that I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life, and I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. Okay, Spirit's talking to me because all I do is work. I have friends always inviting me to go do this and go do that, but I'm always working, and I don't know. I guess, anyways, I hear you, Spirit. Okay, so you got to have fun. You got to play a little bit more. It can't just be work, work, work all the time, they're saying. It says, I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. That's huge, right? Spirit already talked about being flexible and adaptable, and that's how we evolve, right? You gotta be transmutable yourself, I'm hearing. It says, I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. So put yourself out there, collective. Understand that you're gonna, whatever you come to, whatever you're brought to, you're a survivor, you're a thriver, and they want you to get out and mix and mingle. Okay, get out and mix and mingle. Use your time wisely, use your energy wisely, and have fun again. Allow yourself to have fun after you've gone through the desert, after you've gone through the dark parts, after you've gone through the darkness of the karmic path, right? Now you're stepping into karmic grace, so it's time to live. It's time to truly live and just reward yourself, okay? Do things that please you. All right, so let's do this last one. Love yourself more today. How can we love ourselves more? Reward yourself, and then remember that you are one with all, and trust in your crown chakra. Trust in the downloads you're receiving in your crown chakra. I'm hearing about your healing. So know that you are divine, and the divine force moves within you, okay? And that you have the ability to tap into that divine power. Okay, when you're in alignment and you're in high vibrational frequency and energy, and you're in the calmness, the peacefulness within, that gives you the access to tap into that divine magic, that divine power, okay? But it says, I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source, and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing the physical existence. I am aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So love yourself more today by choosing your responses, not from a reactionary place of hurt or pain, but from a place of forgiveness, acceptance, and just understanding of unity, they're telling me. I'm still learning this one, y'all, but I know that this is the truth and the answer, right? Okay, so yeah. And then the last one on the bottom talks about grace. We're all given grace. The grace of a higher power is with me. This is the true union, okay? This is the union that we truly strive for, the union with your higher self, the grace of the shared divine power between you and all of creation, okay? And your higher self. It says, the grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receive grace, and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. And yes, you are, collective. You are more than worthy. Okay? Don't you forget it. So I love you guys. I hope this helps you guys the way it's helped me. I really needed this today. So thank you, Father God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, ancestors, spirit team, higher self. Thank you, beings of the divine white light, for this message. I pray that it heals and encourages my collective the way it has healed and encouraged me today in this moment. And I give all glory to the Most High. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, guys, we're going to go. Love y'all. Bye.